One thing is very true. What is failure? If someone rejects you, what is the logic? The logic is the person who rejects is itself a failure person in his life, which cannot make you stand even. Okay, what is second thing about failure? Second thing is that if you're determined by other, if you're determined or judged by other, and you feel you are a failure, then you are really a failure, because no one can justice, no one can ever determine you with their activities. Third thing, what is failure? Failure, if you lose the hope and the person who rejects you himself is failed, because the path which he has to provide to you, because it's a person who has to determine the capacity, intensity, natural, everything, whatever comes over there is not determined properly by him. Okay, how you can judge is a question for the second person who is going to appoint you. Okay, nowadays competition is getting tough day by day. What is bad? Competition, or the supply, or the demand, or the person who has to be get recruited? Competition is there. Okay, can you tell me logically what is difference between today and yesterday? Today we are thinking not of the past, what we did. If you're looking for your past and realizing yourself that your past can create something, just leave it. Second thing, why don't you be in present? Present is good to be, because whatever you do, whatever you create, whatever you understand, just apply it with the present. Now the third thing is that, what about future? I'm not saying that don't believe in future. I'm not saying that. But the curiosity it demands, the curiosity. And the person tendency is to be curious. Not only me, you, but all of us. Whatever in the concern they are coming in with together. So, on whole, if you see, everything has to be determined. If I say he is wrong, what is the logic behind that? What I can judge? How can I judge without seeing a person in front? So great to be if I'm not seeing that person. If not, I'm observing, just gathering the data. Quite undetermined level to believe without seeing someone. If the data simplifies that you are perfect, then the best thing is to go with the data. Hey, do you know what is going to be there? Do you have the data? No. But still you believe. Why don't you make a chance to the person who is in your front and just accepting the data of the past track records? Can you tell me with the past what he can do in the present? No. The data are not totally perfect. It's just average for him to understand and to dignify level how he is going to be. And unpredictably, I feel the person without paying, meeting to the person to whom he has to employ, and in the first phase or the second phase, whatever the phases they are going to make their policies to convert them. Okay, it doesn't say that the person has not to be asked for that. Why? Because simply he has to be given an opportunity by personality, by his aptitude, not from the past, from the current what he is being is. Okay, past is just what we call as past. What is in present, just look for that. Okay, I don't say don't track his records, but tracking everything with the records, data. Can you correctly tell me what will be the success rate? I don't think so. A lot of MBAs, MBAs, a lot of other degrees they are having. They are pursued with a very good track record, but still their concept is zero. And you are believing on data. You are believing on data. What kind of that data? How can it simplify? How it is? I tell you a story. In my college, one person was only on the belief of doing cheating. I will not tell his name, but he did his master's and now he's in research. The master degree what he got was also a false because no concept. I don't know why he was judged because of the data that he got a good percentage, because of the whatever, I don't know exactly, man, but it's irritating. Why this data? Don't you can see in front? Don't you can judge without the datas? Okay, I ask you, why you judge on datas? Why not you configure yourself to simplify these things on his first meeting, on his first appointment, or the day of interview? Why for data? Again, that's a question. So anyway, these all are remarkably failures. Okay, if I tell about big personalities, they are not failures, but they are really failures because involve a lot of billionaires, multimillionaires out there. But can you tell me what are their datas? Are they not manipulated? Are they not configured? No. Everywhere without configuration, there's nothing. But in front, you're judging with datas. Still, let it be something different. Just try to change and cooperate. That's just not for you. I'm just saying for the recruiter or the person who's going to employ someone in his company or in his firm. Just not see the past of the datas. Just look for his front, upcoming careers. What is his potential? Just judge with that. It may take some phases, but just rely on that. Datas are manipulated. That are not always going to be truthful for you. These all our things are configured. So anyways, that's okay. Thanks. And once again, thanks.